is City News everywhere.
Moi, je ne les ai pas appelés pour tuer mon fils.
I didn't call them to kill my son. I called them for help. A black man was fatally shot by police officers in Repentigny, just east of Montreal, right here on a residential street on Sunday. 38-year-old Jean-René Junior Olivier was allegedly armed with a knife and threatening them. The man's family is now speaking out as Quebec's police watchdog investigates.
C'est moi qui ai appelé la police pour demander de l'aide pour mon fils.
I'm the one who called the police to ask help for my son because I felt he was in danger. So when I called, they came. They asked him to put the knife down, but he refused. But he eventually threw the knife on the ground, and that's when they shot him. According to a report by the BEI, police responded to a 911 call shortly after 7:30 a.m. for a confused and disoriented person reportedly armed with a knife in a residential area. The report goes on to say police allegedly tried to reason with the subject who fled on foot before using pepper spray to attempt to subdue the man without success. Shortly after, police fired several shots at the man, killing him.
You could have shot him in the leg. You could have shot him in the arm. But you decided to shot him in straight there. So the police knew what he was doing.
Au moment où le policier a tiré.
When the police officer shot the victim, the knife was on the ground, so it is an aberration and it is completely unacceptable in our society. The family thinking racial profiling was a factor, something the Repentigny police has already been accused of. Earlier this month, the Quebec Human Rights Commission called on the police force to review its police practices after a string of recent racial profiling complaints, including one of a black man in 2017 who was stopped, handcuffed, and ticketed for sitting in the passenger seat of a parked car. On Monday, Repentigny police said they are sensitive to what the family is going through, calling it a tragic event and hoping to make progress within the police force.
On est en train de relever chacune des pierres.
We are in the process of implementing procedures to ensure that every intervention we are involved in is free of bias and discrimination.
Comment se fait-il encore aujourd'hui?
How is it that the city officials and police have not yet called the family to pay their respects? That is a strong example of the distance between the city and the black community in Repentigny.
We are calling on all residents of Repentigny and all the people of Quebec who feel that this kind of senseless murder should not have taken place to really speak out and demand change.
But for now, all the family wants is answers.
Moi, j'ai une question aux policiers. Pourquoi 3 balles?
I have a question for police. Why 3 bullets? What was the purpose of that? In Montreal, Samsara Rainville, City News.